It's no secret that the DCEU was an overall failure. While some of the films were definitely good, many were not. And the franchise had a very murky sense of direction of which it was headed towards, resulting in an absolute incoherent mess. And this is especially true when compared to Marvel's Infinity Saga, which had a clear direction in which all the films were leading up to the eventual climactic ending. But the slate has been wiped clean, and DC have decided to scrap the DCEU, kicking off a new cinematic universe named the DCU. And the first film in this new DCU will be Superman. Now on the surface, an announcement like that you'd think would warrant a great deal of excitement. But sadly, there are a number of other factors that are contributing to this film being an absolute must-need success for not only DC, but the superhero genre at large, and even debatably Hollywood itself. For one, coming off the DCEU, DC needs this film to be good or they could be screwed. If they don't deliver something of quality or generate any type of excitement surrounding this film that not only is the first film in this new DCU, but also stars a character as culturally significant as Superman, it very well could usher in even more of a dark age for DC than they already find themselves in. And whether it's fair or not to Superman, there's a lot riding on this film for the sake of the whole superhero genre at large. You've probably heard the term superhero fatigue being thrown around a lot these past couple of years. It's been beaten to a dead horse. And while I don't think people are necessarily tired of superhero movies, I think they're more so tired of bad superhero movies and want to see bold and creative new stories that respect the source material. It doesn't change the fact that the vast majority of projects coming out from Marvel and DC these past couple of years have been absolute financial nightmares. It's gotten to the point where this film almost has to succeed, or this very well could be the metaphorical death of the whole modern superhero genre. It doesn't make sense from a business perspective to keep taking on a multitude of $100 million losses one after another like they've been doing as of recent. But enough of that. Let's actually talk about the trailer itself. So did the Superman teaser invigorate me with a sense of hope for DC's future? Or was I subjected to a horrifying skeptical, solidifying that this film is doomed to fail? Well, my dear viewer, it's a trailer that does neither. Yeah, I know. How boring. While there certainly are a lot of aspects that I think looked good, after actually seeing the trailer, I definitely have my skepticisms as well. One thing that I like to see, which is made pretty clear, is that it seems James Gunn is going to take the Superman character back to a more classical version. Whether James is going to fall into the trap of relying too much on nostalgia without delivering a fresh new take that makes it feel unique remains to be seen. But it makes sense when a franchise is so lost to just go back to what made your characters and stories great in the first place. The emphasis on Clark and Lois's romance is also refreshing to see. It's obviously been very trendy as of late to change fundamental aspects of classic characters instead of just creating new ones in order to appease modern audiences that don't actually care about the characters that are being butchered. But thankfully, this seemingly isn't going to be the case with this one. But what has me worried isn't whether or not James Gunn is going to be faithful to the Superman source material. It's whether or not he's going to fall into some of his habits as a filmmaker, which I don't think will translate well to a Superman movie. He's very well known for his Band of Misfits style of superhero storytelling. The Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy in particular is his most famous as well as his most critically acclaimed. And one thing that you're going to notice in this trailer is the extreme amount of characters that this film is going to feature. And while I want to trust James Gunn, this has me very worried. I feel like this first Superman film should mainly focus on developing Clark's character as well as his relationship with Lois and the world at large. But with the film seemingly going to have to balance this many characters, it very well could lose focus and devolve into a Superman superfan checklist. But then again, it's very early, and I guess we'll just have to wait and see. On a funnier note though, the suit has certainly raised a lot of differing opinions to say the least. Yeah, it looks a little goofy for sure. I'm going to save my judgment till the actual film comes out because sometimes it looks better in theaters than in quick snippets like this. But after first impressions, I'm a little underwhelmed to say the least. Especially when you compare it to Henry Cavill's suit, which looks phenomenal. All in all though, I can definitely say that I'm looking forward to seeing the full trailer. Because this teaser left me a little bit not knowing how to feel. I guess that's the point of a teaser. I was certainly teased. But now I'm going to have to wait like another 4 months or something before I get to see more. Well, that's going to do it for this quick video, guys. Let me know your guys' thoughts on the Superman teaser trailer in the comments below. And if you guys haven't already, please hit that like and subscribe button. It helps out the channel a lot. But anyways, that's all I got for today. I will see you guys in the next one.